Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jacob. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So, between last episode and this one, I have extended the engines so that they look more appropriate. I couldn't find any like corner variants of these engines. I may have to look more in the workshop later for something that would fit that description. But yes, these engines are quite powerful, and we've also gone ahead and installed modules, also known as everywhere. If I go through here, I made a kind of area which I can get to stuff, but yes, I've installed modules on every single assembler and where I can fit them on the refineries. This means that, yes, this bit's annoying me though, this means that we are ready to transfer all of our resources over to the new shipyard, which I've yet to christen it. Hopefully I will be able to christen the name, well, get the name anyway, this episode. So what we're going to do is transfer stuff over and possibly well, we need to transfer cargo over, we need to change all of the scripting, some automated assemblers won't go amiss, and we also need to furbish up the interior of here because it's kind of necessary. Now the interior of here, we're going to need to block off this area. This conveyor is actually in a very nice location for us to access stuff. So yeah, so let's get started. We'll do the getting everything done later, as in getting everything moved over a bit later. I'm just going to decrease the sound of my speakers because this may get a bit loud for me. So if we have this entire area as the interior, that should be fine. Yeah, that would be nice. Then what we need to do is we need light armor blocks across here. I'll leave this open for reasons that should be obvious. Continue doing this so that we can seal off the shipyard section from the rest of us. What we also need to do, yes, I forgot, is we need a projector. And we need to get the projector set up. Basically. Yeah. That should be nice. And we also need a connector, if I go inside. For the projection stuff, we're going to have a connector round about in the middle, which is about here. Yeah, so either these two blocks is where the connector is going to be, and that is where the sprue, you know what I mean by sprue, of the connected ships and the constructed ships are going to be. So yes, okay. First things first, we are medical room for obvious reasons. Medical. We've got a number of medical rooms available, but I am going to choose the regular one since that's going to be easier. In fact, I will change over to 4 where I have things I can actually place down. This medical room I am going to hook up to the system. I also need an interior plate because I forgot to get some. Let's go cargo. Cargo. I also got some azimuth cargo containers, which I hope to use in the future, but not here, not now. Yes, of course. You know, when you start the episode, you should have all of the materials that you're going to need for it, rather than no interior plate whatsoever, and just steel plate. Well done there. Right, interior somewhere here. I'll get 200, that should be fine. Fly back over. And since everything is being constructed by nanite factories, everything should be created via the advanced assemblers on this ship, noting that the advanced assemblers are stupidly fast. Right, so I've got a medical room. What else do we need? We need lights. Lights are kind of obvious. Let's get lights. Interior lights will suffice because they are nice. Trying to rhyme, but you know, everyone knows how bad I am at doing things like that. Everything needs to be the right orientation. Right, we've now got another medical room, which means we now have 2 respawn points. Next thing that we need to do is we need to hook it up to the conveyor network. And the way we're going to do that is through magic. No, it's not through magic. We're just going to drill through here. No, we can't drill through there. That's the outside. Yes, there was a reason why I couldn't do that. Alternatively, drill through there. Can't drill through there, that's going to be annoying. We can drill through here because there's a corner. Yes. And then we can get up to here. It's still connected, by the way, just saying. We can have, no, that's an armor block. We can have a conveyor junction and then another conveyor junction because I'm going to use it. We can still get past? Yes, okay. Good. Conveyor junction here. Conveyor junction here. And another conveyor junction. And then we have regular pipes. Oh yeah, we don't actually have any oxygen or hydrogen tanks on here. Oh well, at least we're going to have some connection to the medical room. And in fact, instead of having stuff on that conveyor, what we do is we have a small cargo container. So this means that we can access things using the small cargo container, which will be very, very nice. There we go. Put some lights on so that people who have darker screens can see what's going on. It's not actually very light, is it? Right. Another thing that we need is an antenna, which I access via G, not by T, not by Q, not by E. Antenna. Right. Let's see. Small antenna, because of course I am using one. Place it there. That should be fine. This will allow us to contact things when we're not docked to them. Very, very handy to have. The next thing that we want is a remote control block. The reason why we want a remote control block is, one, we can use it to have a completely different setup of commands and everything, and it's going to be very nice. If we place it like this, that should be fine. And it also allows us to remote control turrets on other ships, which is useful. Now I've got a small antenna there. I am just noticing that, yeah, don't rotate, that's going to be a bad idea. That if we go, get rid of this, if we ever look at all of these, oh shit, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. Yes, this is going to be hilarious. Give me a second. Really should have paid attention to the oxygen warnings. I'm probably going to die. Okay, well, here's an idea. Stop moving. Even though I could probably get inside, couldn't I? Seek medical assistance. Stop moving.
Health critical.
I'm dead. Success! Anyway. And, of course, they're retrieving my stuff. Because they're so kind. Yeah, give me this and this. Everything else, oh, actually, I need bottles, and I need you. Yeah, leave that stuff there. That can drift off into space if it feels like it. I did not pay attention, and that's what happens if you don't pay attention, which is, you know, something that everyone should learn. But at least I didn't die floating off into deep space. It's always a positive. Right, back to what I was actually doing. Noting that the medical room over there was connected, and therefore I could have used it to actually get myself some oxygen. The things that you learn. Right, we can now seal this up, except I'll do that later. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into here, and we're going to place a projector. Now, the place where we're placing this projector and how we're placing it and everything is going to be very no, it's not complicated. We're going to place it... No, this is on the far end. We don't want it on the far end. The middle section of the ship is this block here, yeah? This block. Here. Everything good? Good. What we're going to do is we're going to do some conveyor pipes that go down, so it's on this block here. Drill through here. It should be on the center. Center. Good. So you can continue your merry way down here, have a conveyor junction, just in case. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the projector here. Now, I've had some trouble with projectors in the past because they are annoying to manipulate and usually require trial and error. Well, it is also going to require trial and error this time as well. Right, I think that's right. Possibly. If it's not... Yeah, it's not. We have a look at the diagram to the right. We can see that... Yeah, right. Screw it. Oh, well, that... Actually, I didn't need to, but now I've just lost all of... No? Interesting. Okay. I lost some things, but I don't know what. Okay, so that projector should be constructed by itself, which is very, very handy. We're going to go into the shipyard area, and we're going to place the connector, which is the connection point where all the ships being constructed will connect to. So we just need you, and for leeway we're going to add a conveyor junction, and we're also going to add the conveyor which was on here somewhere, like this. Okay, and we can leave that there. That will weld together and everyone is happy. Now, the key thing is we're going to need several points of view to be able to do the cameras. So we're going to need to grab cameras, and of course we need to go to control 4, and we're going to have several cameras. So we've got a camera over here, yes. Got a camera over here. Yes. We've got a camera over here. And we've got a camera over here. Excellent. So that should be all the cameras that I need. I then need to actually name them. I don't know how I'm going to name them, but actually I should be able to tell which one is which. Yes. No, I wouldn't. No, I would, because we have nav points. Okay, so Scarab's Grave is towards the front of the ship. Okay? Scarab's Grave, front ship. Excellent. Let's get inside. Get on here. And then we need control group 2. You are going to have cameras. So camera 1, view, camera 2, view, camera 3, view, camera 4, view. So, if we go camera 1, we can see this, Scarab's Grave to the right. Okay, so this is... Now this is the annoying bit, port or starboard. So if we press T, we get out 2. You are facing away from the Scarab's Grave, so 2 is going to be the bow? Yes, the bow. Possibly. Right, let's go K, Chimera. Let's shipyard, cam, bow, or front. Okay, that's how we're going to be naming these, because of course I do things differently. And that means the fourth camera is going to be SY cam, or stick with the naming convention, and then back. Camera 3 is going to be SY cam left. Yes, SY3 is going to be SY cam left, and then this is going to be shipyard camera right. SY cam right. Okay, right. This is the right side. This is the actually, I need to check. This is front, right, front, left, back. Let's change the order in which we're doing that, shall we? So we need camera. So, back camera will be 2. So, front, back, left, right. Okay? That's how I'm going to remember it. Or that's how I think I'm going to remember it. Front, back, left, right. Forwards, backwards, leftwards, rightwards. Okay, so front, back, left, right, left, right, left, right. You can see that left is closer because we're on the we're using the left side as our marked center. So yeah, very nice. Now what we need is the remote control to have these as well. So we go over to control group 1. We go. No, we don't need to. Okay. Right. We don't need a remote control. We can deal with that later. Now we go over to projector. And this is the fun bit, and by the fun bit I mean the thing that's going to annoy me so much that I may want to start killing people. So on increase and decrease horizontal, increase and decrease vertical, and increase and decrease forward. Yeah? Good? Right. And then what we also want is increase pitch, decrease your, no, not decrease your, I want decrease pitch, increase your, decrease your, increase roll, decrease roll. Now, with this setup, on control groups 3 and 4 we should have the projectors. On control groups 2 we should have all the cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, you get the point. Okay? You get the point. We've got tons of cameras, they do things. Excellent. I should now be able to get out. We don't need this anymore, so goodbye. Right. We've got a medical bay, we've got this. Next thing that we need is a door. Yeah, for some reason, I get a flashing indicator from the planet's surface that something is being mined. I need to check that out at some point, because that may be where I don't know, maybe something. So, we can get rid of you, we don't need you, we still need some of you, we don't need the projector, we don't need the medical room. What else do we need? We need doors, specifically airlocks, socket, airlock, you know. Get the thing that you're looking for rather than the thing that's not the thing that you're looking for. Because that makes sense, apparently. We're going to be using the regular airlocks because we're kind. Well, I say kind. Okay, that's correct orientation. We can place that there. You will now be... Oh, I can't actually access the interior until it's welded up. I'll wait until it's welded up. Excellent. Right. Oh, another thing that we need is gravity, and we'll sort that out in just a second. If we go... Okay, what's the center? Oh yeah, good point. This is odd... I hate maths sometimes. I hate it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here. Go here and get the gravity. I don't know what I just did. Right, normal display, thank you. Gravity generator. Gravity generator. This thing needs to be closer to the door. And that's the one that's closer. Let me just check. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we have it here. We'll have gravity here. At some point I will make sure that this works properly, and by some point I mean immediately. We can seal this up, fold it back, and Bob's your uncle, except that we're going to have gravity going upwards, which is not the best, but we'll sort that out in just a second. When you're ready. Thank you. Right. Gravity is this way, and then I'm going to access... No, I can't access control panel from here. Gravity. Whoa, which one is it going to be? This one, because it's white. Right, acceleration, other way. Fellas. Gravity. Okay. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Nice. So now we do maths, which is the annoying bit, because maths in this is not 1 meter, it's several billion meters. So, this is the area that the generator is on, I believe. So, it's annoying because the radius also appears from the center rather than just acting from... Never mind. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll say 8. 8 blocks that way, 8 blocks that way. 8 blocks worth of distance is 8 times 2.5. Oh god, this is 20. 20? 20? Do we have 20 as the correct answer? Right, I'll just change depth to 20. Actually, I can do that but via this. Thank you. Control click. Right, 20 is the incorrect answer. It's 40. It's 40, people. 40 is the correct answer. Because I'll show you why in a second. Because it's not radius, it's diameter. Which always annoys me. Actually, if we keep it like that, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. I know I'm going outside, deal with it. 40, excellent. So that should allow me to hinge on the edge. See? On the edge, which actually looks a bit weird looking at my feet. Yes, we will have a talk about that later. Okay, and then we have a distance of 2 blocks, which is 5 meters, which is also known as 10 meters diameter. So we just need to go to gravity, go to depth, and go 10, right? Am I correct, Mr. Bond? This door is going to annoy me a lot, just saying. But it is good for my health. Yeah, good, it works. I mean, you can have gravity in this kind of short area. I think that's fine. And then height, the reason why we're optimizing the height is because 1, you could get trapped, and 2, it actually decreases required input. Watch. Except a field height of 1 is not, you know, useful. So we're going to put it to 20, and that should be fine. So we have gravity up to here, which is useful. Okay, gravity is done. We have projectors ready, though we still need to test that. Oh god, I'm going to have to test that. We'll test that later, because that's something I can always change off camera. Now, the fun thing is going to be replicating my sorting system. Oh boy. So, we are currently in large grid this. We are going to disconnect. Right? We're going to disconnect so I only see my stuff. And then we're going to go down. I'll also do the rest of the thrusters off camera as well, since that's going to be slightly painful. Right, so I've got that. Good. We can stay like this. Very nice. And then we want to dock, we just go upwards. Except that we've moved somewhat. Life support systems may fail.
Ship fuel low.
Ship fuel low? Oh, yes, because we don't have that much, you know... Hang on, I thought I gave this thing tons of uranium. Yes, these fusion reactors use quite a lot of uranium to stay active. May not be the best choice. We've got 30 minutes of fuel? I don't think so. 30 minutes is ridiculous. Something is wrong. You're currently outputting 138 megawatts. No, that's not... R is not the thing. Why? What's using? Utility. Yes, that doesn't tell me what is using it. Oh, actually, there may be a thing that's telling me what's using it. Inventory. Hide empty. We've got assemblers, assemblers, assemblers. They're all fine. Nothing is happening. Interesting. Then what's using the power? Is it the lights? Because I find that very hard to believe. Is it the antenna? No, that's 40 kilowatts. That's nothing. Rename small antenna to shipyard. I'll have a better name later. We also need to go to... Oh yes, we're attempting to build things, aren't we? Yes. We've dismissed that claim. How do I, get rid of it on a mass scale? Because I really, really don't want... No, don't... Okay, yeah, I just built it instantly. Because I really don't want this many thruster components. We don't need them. I mean, we've already got all of our engines operational. We do not need them. Oh, I see what's happening here. No, I don't see what's happening here. Ignore what I just said. So many damn thruster components. Right. You don't need all of that. Good. How's our power? Still 100. Okay, I'll deal with that later. So, no, I needed access to that. Right, let's get doing this thing. Info, change this to shipyard. Shipyard. Say below which name you would prefer to have this ship. The Beetle is kind of not descriptive of it anymore. Capital ship also needs a proper name. Like Scarab or something, except not the Scarab, because we already have one of those, and I might get confused, and so might everyone else when I refer to the Scarab's grave, even though I'm using the Scarab, but it's Scarab Mark V. Never mind. I'm gonna tell myself off later. Good. Right. Cargo is what we need. Large cargo. Right. We're gonna rename all of this because it's fun. Right, so we need... No, we don't want curly bracket. This isn't coding. Well, not much anyway. Hang on. I have a smarter idea. We do this. So we have those that want ingots. Yeah, we have like 4 of those want ingots, and the rest of them will be component. Except that we also need to do priorities, so P1. Yes. Oh, hang on. No, don't do that. No, because the reactors are exempt. Yes. So we can do that all we want. No, I didn't want to do that. I want all of this, including the space before it. No, I can't rename multiple at a time. That's annoying. So we've now got tons of component cargo areas. I'm possibly going to change some of these to ores. Okay, these do not have priority set because they don't need them. So we're going to have priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but we're going to do it my way until it becomes not my way, and instead becomes the outdatedness that is, everything that I do. So, what we also need to do is we need to select everything and transfer it to me. I am now the owner. I own it because I built it. You better know. Right, we can now hide these cargo, and when we search for cargo, all the cargo will appear up, so we can show block and terminal off. Effectiveness modules, go away. No, go away. Oh. Is it the modules? Gyros do have a group. Gyros, save, terminal off. Thrusters, oh god, that's a lot of thrusters. Thruster. Show and terminal off. That's a lot of power modules. Speed upgrades, power modules, productivity modules, a lot of them, by the way. We can show off. Modular thrusters. off. Interior lights. These are the three, so bridge lights. No lights. We can save those. Make it slightly yellow, except I want it slightly, you know, pink for some reason. Except I want it slightly grey or turquoise. Yeah, let's have a look. What does the colour look like? Not bad. Right. Go back. Lights. Interior lights. Bridge lights. We need radius to increase to 10 meters. We need fall off to go quadratic. Right? Is fall off going to help? Oh yes, everything's quite bright now. Good. I may not like the colour, but at least it's a colour. Instead of just hard something. Right, we can turn those off. Jump drives. We'll save those as a jump drive group and off. Cameras off. Cargo container off. No. That. Shipyard. That's the thing. Right. Reactors. Save Shun terminal off. Good. Right, we've managed to condense everything down to just these items. We don't need this. Airlock. We need... Well, we don't need... Gravity generator. Yes. Medical room. Hang on. I'll change that to gravity. So that that's not there. Medical room, we'll keep that. Projector will keep. Shipyard will keep. Excellent. Right, this ship, whichever name someone has chosen for it, is now operational. This fully operational battle station, except it's not a battle station, it's a shipyard. So, to commemorate the massive... no, it's not done yet. We need to transfer everything. I also need more oxygen. Before I dock, you know, oxygen might be a good idea. Don't type in steel, type in oxygen. Thank you. And then hydrogen. Refuel hydrogen. Thank you. Go back to oxygen. Good. Remember your P's and Q's. Yes, because apparently I should. Because apparently I don't remember it already. Good. We've got gravity, so I don't need that anymore. And now, the momentous occasion of something is going to go wrong, and I'm going to need to fix it. And by something is going to go wrong, I mean we're going to connect these, and it's going to be chaos. Not the Chaos Space Marines, more like Chaos Demons. Right. This is good. Lock. Our reactors are currently outputting 4.8 gigawatts. Just saying. So we are now connected, and chaos should be ensuing in the inventory screen. Hang on, what? Gravity generator? No, that's oxygen generator. Everything's not changing. That's a sign. Right. What we actually need to do is actually unlock again, because I did this wrong. Go down a bit. That will slow down. And then I need to exit. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Get back in. I am indecisive, as most people are probably aware of. Right, let's access the capital ship, and we're going to look up cargo. Cargo, colon. We no longer need these. 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 Oxygen generator. Oxygen generator, you are having exempt. Exempt. Which means that you'll drag anything and everything that's ice into yourself. Refineries. They don't need anything. Assemblers, they don't need anything. Right, that should be everything. And then I can just go upwards again. Connecting. Good. And lock. So, if we look here, we should have everything in our cargo bay. Shouldn't we? Give me a second. We've got cargo in here. Everything should be moving. Did that just disappear? No. Cargo 1. P2 is not full. Oh, no, no. That's because this is full of stuff that isn't. This is useful because it means all of the ammo will stay on the other ship, I think. Did we bring any ammo with us? Let's see. What are you named? So we need to look up shells. Yeah, look. We've got 1,000 of the main gun shells. Well, by main gun I mean the quad cannons. Well, they're all quad cannons, but you get the point. The quad gun turrets, and then ammo. We've got, yeah. Good. Everything works for once, he says. Now that we've got everything operational, we have to plan our next move. Well, first of all, having a mining turret on a military capital ship is probably not a good idea. So I want a dedicated mining vessel that uses the mining laser. We need it to be created via this because it will be much easier to deal with. Well, it will be much smaller. We could use the design that we've got already, and by design I've got already, I mean, by pressing F10 did you make a blueprint? Maybe. I mean the Prospector Mark II. Yes, Prospector Mark II. Yeah, so basically if we get the Prospector Mark II built in here, it should be able to fly out. In fact, it will be able to fly out. So, here's something. Will they attempt to build? No, I've disabled. Okay. I am going to quickly double check everything. So nanite factories, projection construction is disabled. That is good. So what we can do is we can go over to the shipyard. We can go to where is it? Projector. No. What's even better? Yeah. The fun bit is we're going to do it whilst we're not connected. That's the other side. We're going to do it without being connected to the capital ship so that I can actually see all of this work. So if we go inside, noting that it won't be powered, and it probably won't be connected to the conveyor network, which is fine. I'll deal with that later. Because the reactor is connected via, you know, something. Go down. Good. Right. Now, here's the fun part. No, Alt 2 doesn't do anything. Control 2. We are looking from the front. I want to look from the back, please. Good. Now the fun thing. We are going to use the projector. Yeah, you can get rid of that. Projector. We don't even need that anymore, since I can just look here, projector. Look here, projector. Blueprints. We want... what do we want? Prospector Mark II. Okay. Now we're going to go out of here and see where the hell the projection is. Because I don't see it anywhere. Where is it? Oh no, it's right there. Good. So if we do this, we can see that that does that. Here we go. Here's the thing. Right. We can now have cameras back again. Number 2. And we should just be able... right. Camera change. Yeah, I need these cameras a bit further down. That would be a good idea. I'll do that later. Go over to 3. I need this one. No, that way. 5. Good. Change over to you. 3? No, 4. I think 3 was fine. Yeah, give me a second. Camera's not in the optimal position. I will change that later. So if we go up into here, we can see that we've got this magnificent ship here. which is very, very, very nice. And actually, no, because it has a connector here. So we can have it connected to the network. Nice. Why aren't you connecting? Because you are trying to connect onto that, and that is not a suitable area to connect to. Oh, hang on. You can't connect connectors to thing. But you can place this guy here, right? Or here? No? Okay. I'll have a look at how we can do this properly later. But, for now, we're going to finish this. Yes, this is why I had the remote control, so I could do it from myself. Never mind. I'll go back inside, shall I? Yeah. The amount of times that I've been collided to death is astonishing. Really. Right, this front, back, front. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. That's not flipping it over. We're going to flip it over. That's not flipping it over. This is flipping over. Excellent. So if we change camera angle again, not there to here, then we should be able to move everything along. Can we? No, we can't alt move. Okay. Right, so if we move this here, move it along. Good. Nice. Oh, we don't want it that way. We want it this way. No, this way. And we want it this way. No, this way. Good. So if we have a look at that, I will fix the camera angles. And I will have a remote control that does this because I realized why I used a remote control on the Scarab. So if we have a look here, we can see that this is connected here and that this doesn't work. Thanks for reminding me. What if I did this? Okay, that's useful. So in producing these things, it is going to require some sort of destroy this thing to actually disconnect. Unless we park using the parking gears. Parking gears, who do I sound like? Using the landing gears. So if we have the landing gears on top, then it will stay parked, I guess. Give me a second. You are here. Will you allow yourself to be created? No. Okay. So, I'll have a look at how I can do this more properly. More properly? What kind of language are you using? Later. But we now have the shipyard operational. I will get the Prospector Mark II completed in between this episode and next. Until next time, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.